with DCS, Dismec Consultancy Services, for an interesting and career-building course on pharmacovigilance, which has become a focal point in the pharma world. Today's webinar shall specially focus and help us clear our thought process and help us understand better the need for clinical research and pharmacovigilance. Pharmacovigilance, as we all know, drug safety is a broad term that describes the collection, analysis, monitoring, and prevention of adverse effects in drugs and therapies. It is a completely scientific and process-driven area within pharmacovigilance is arguably the most essential function within a life science company. To develop, manufacture, and commercialize a drug, a company must adhere to strict regulations. Many of these regulations will focus on the patient safety and the added benefit to the patient derived from the drug. Thus, in a nutshell, it is the mission of drug safety and highlights why this discipline plays a central and important role within pharmaceuticals. There has already been a significant shift in pharmacovigilance due to some changes in good vigilance guidelines. The new legislation has put a much greater emphasis on the patient safety measuring, meaning that the pharmacovigilance has far more of a central role to play. An example of this would be the new legislation around the exchange of safety information between pharma companies and the third parties, such as CROs. It requires that the level of detail within this communication must increase, and with this, no doubt, have not only a large effect on drug safety teams, divisions, but on the life science industry as a whole. What is clear is that pharmacovigilance will continue to play a vital and influential part in the development of new drug and therapies in the future. At the core of the life science missions, it will always be to improve and save the lives of patients worldwide. Drug safety ensures that a patient's safety and well-being is safeguarded throughout the entire drug development life cycle, including when the drug is readily available in the market. Indeed, drugs are continuously monitored for other side effects on patients and any new data collected and reported to health authorities on a regular basis. While other areas focus on improving patient lives in everything what they do, no other department has such a sharp focus on patient safety as an endpoint. With the permission of our principal sir and with the chief guest, and with the permission of our with the permission of our principal sir and our chief guest, Sri Deepak sir, may I now continue further and have the permission to introduce the DCS team which is present here. May I have the permission, sir?
Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. As we all know that we have tied up with DCS, Dismec Consultancy Services Private Limited, as a private which is incorporated in 2012. The experienced team with over 150 man-years of expertise in business advisory has a single window where technology advisory with HR simplifies the most complexities, who will not only meet but exceed our expectations. They provide effective workplace education that is grounded in years of successful application, not opinion or personal preferences. They give ear to our need and provide you with on-site consultation and advisory services to ease up the process and get a greater and clearer understanding of our needs and requirements. DCS Groups bags its name from the charismatic aggregation of professionals from diverse verticals, excelling the four pillars that help flourishing business and taking in new horizons. Beneath the advisory of Mr. Vijay Kumar, a prominent IIT alumnus possessing extensive exposure and experience of the industrial world, the company's management has been honored and dignified to place the company as one of the leading consultants in India in its nationwide presence in more than 15 cities. They care about our business by addressing to the challenges of growing business in the complex world. They don't just get to know our business, they take a sincere interest in us and genuinely want to help us reach our potential. They address to the core business values through our verticals of engineering, HR, business, strategic management, advisory, audit and risk management, etc. The company pursues that its aim to use the experience gained by its personnel and skilled experts to serve clients, maintaining high standards of quality while respecting time schedules. They incorporate into our systems the latest technology to be at par with the development and changes of the industry. May I now request Mr. Ravi, the senior advisor from DCS, to introduce the program structure and guide us on some salient features of this course. Over to you, Mr. Ravi, sir. Hello. Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, Mr. Sudhir, sir, you're quite audible. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, please. Yes, please, sir.
So much, sir. Thank you so much, Sudhir, sir, for this wonderful introduction. And my name is Ravi Punde, and I'm a senior advisor from the DCS team. First of all, a very good evening to all of you, to our chief honorable guest, Mr. Deepak Singh, as well as our DCS staff and staff from the DYCOP. And today it's my privilege to introduce you about the course structure, what we are offering today. And on this very inauguration day, it would be my pleasure to introduce you about the course structure here. Okay, so I'm sharing your screen. Let me know if you can see it. All right, so I hope the screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Sure, thank you. So in this course, basically, we have different modules. So we have modules for clinical research, clinical data management, as well as the pharmacovigilance. And in clinical research, we are offering you different kinds of modules. And we have completed total 9 modules. And these all modules are a proper mix of your industrial exposure as well as your theoretical part in the clinical research industry. So right from your clinical research industry, how the life science industry works, how the pharma industry, CRO industries have rules and regulations in place, correct? So since we are now globalized and this pharma industries are highly regulated nowadays, so that's the reason which are those standards, guidelines, regulations are in place in case of drug discovery, new drug development, clinical development, okay? All this portion we have included in the clinical research. At the same time, it's really important to know what are those clinical trial operation part in the clinical research. At the same time, what are the documentations which are involved in the clinical research to be submitted to the regulatory body for getting the approvals of the drug. At the same time, we have the project management clinical operation part, which is there in the syllabus. So this is the right mixture of what you get the experience in the industries and what you have a theoretical part, across the clinical research. So these are the modules which we have included in the clinical research. At the same time, along with the clinical research, data management is one of the big sector in the pharma industry or the clinical research industry. And managing the data is one of the very crucial tasks because your data has to be properly cleaned. It should be properly verified and as well as validated, correct? So this validated data or properly analyzed data is ready to submit to the regulatory or maybe any country specific regulatory body. So in the data management part, we give you the brief overview, the process structures of the data management, how the CR workflow really is, the data collection process, data EDC systems which are integrated with our different clinical trial management systems. Okay, So these application-based part we can get a chance to learn in this CDM module. At the same time, which are those drug and disease coding involved in the clinical data management, that also we give overview to the students. How the data has to be verified and validated before the database lock. So all this we have included in the clinical data management. So this is just the model, but this is much more exposure to the industry. Okay, so what you learn in the industry, we try to give the focus on that mainly here. So at the same time, in the pharmacovigilance, we also have we give the basic concepts, abbreviations, terminologies, definitions, which are there in the pharmacovigilance. This is a very, in the beginning of the pharmacovigilance, students already get to know the structures, all those definition terminologies in the clinical research itself. But yes, pharmacovigilance has its own, own flavor of, the glossary terminology and everything. So that part we mainly include. The regulatory aspects, standards, guidelines, which are there in the pharmacovigilance, also we have covered in the syllabus. Okay, so the end-to-end case processing with respect to the pharmacovigilance. Okay, at the same time, which are those dictionaries to be used in case of pharmacovigilance, like MEDRA. Okay, so we give you the proper explanation and the practical guidance on the MEDRA to the students. So how the pharmacovigilance reporting database has to be, what is the structure, and how it is properly communicated with the various various softwares, that we also give the information, right from the safety signal detection till the risk assessment. Okay, and the PV management part. These are all different models which are very vast. Okay, and that a student can get a chance to learn. Okay, so we have these all three models which are very properly defined in our syllabus. Maybe it's your clinical research, pharmacovigilance, clinical data management. We ensure that student will get the right knowledge, at the same time practical understanding, and we at the DCS staff ensure that the student should get the practical exposure, as well as what exactly happening in the industry right now. Okay, so the students who get passed out from the DCS or after completion of this course, they face no more challenges to face the interviews, to face the industry profiles, or to get well versed with the industry. Okay, so this is what we ensure. And the good part is that we have started the e-learning programs in the DCS. And this internship program will include your clinical research, pharmacovigilance, and clinical data management. So this is all practical guidance. We give the real-time knowledge and as well as the practical guidance to the students in the internship program. And definitely, once you enroll in the program, you can get the chance to enroll for the internship program as well. Okay, so this is the COVID-19 situation. We don't really have the practical or the field exposure. So this is at the moment, this is a totally online program. So once this lockdown situation or COVID-19 situation get clarified, we definitely gonna give the site exposure or real-time clinical trial experience to the students. So after your graduation and post-graduation, there are numerous career opportunity in the field of clinical research, which we already have explained to the students during webinars and various sessions. Again, I'm giving you the brief overview what you have career opportunities. So mainly you have career opportunity in the project management, clinical operation, quality assurance, clinical data management, regulatory affairs, as well as the pharmacy operations. Okay, so these are most prominent roles you will get to know after this course, and you have a good career opportunity. And in last 15 years, we can see the pharma industry has drastically changed because of this clinical research. And because of this, more and more regulations are in place. The horizon of the pharmaceutical jurisprudence has increased. Because of this lot of legislations which are there in place, students have more getting the exposure to various profiles. And to be honest, this clinical research industry is one of the booming industries right now in last 15 years. And I definitely recommend this course to everyone who are there in the life science graduation or pharmacy graduation. All right. So at the same time, you also have the good career opportunity as well as a different kind of work cultures which are there in the industry, you will able to get. So IT industry, CRO industry, pharma industries are there where you can get the employment, and various metropolitan cities are there where you can get the employment as well. Okay, so we do have DCS has a tie-ups with multiple organizations, MNCs, where the students will be get the placement assistance, right? So all right then, so I'm done, Mr. Sudhir sir. Over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ravi sir. Thank you for that, hitting the chord right at the first note. Thank you very much for that, and setting the right platform and the right e-digital platform that we are going through. Thank you so once again. May I now request Mrs. Sushma Naidu, the compliance manager, Cognizant, to take over the platform and introduce to us the clinical research and the pharmacovigilance industry that is now in vogue. Ma'am, please. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am? Yes, ma'am, please. Please unmute yourself, ma'am. Ravi sir, can you help her?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Can you help her?
Okay, surely. I'll get back.
Sorry, guys. The host was not allowing me to talk. Maybe host has muted me. So now, can you all hear me now?
Yes, please, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you all. Good afternoon, all, and a warm welcome to everyone. The enthusiast, I could call that this generation is it's a young generation, right? The enthusiastic generation. At the same time, thanks for giving me this opportunity to talk at this occasion. I welcome you all. As the Ravi mentioned rightly, Sudhir sir has mentioned rightly, the honored chief guest has mentioned very rightly. This industry is very, very much booming nowadays, and it's not industry. Mainly in India, we have lot of the opportunity areas considering this area, because now people are knowing what are the regulations, what are the legislations that we have to go, we have to apply at this area, and our technology is also so much aligned, basically coming to the India, and also we are applying lot of new technologies also to these pharmaceuticals. So the job opportunities are increased because of these all. Supervision has been become more critical. At the same time, when you say, and also I would like to thank DY Patil, the organization giving us this part of association. It's like DCS as associated with DY Patil. I would say the example like Amazon has associated with Apple, right? It's a we both are have and well presence leadership in the market, and it's a good association, I would say, because we are the knowledge partners and you are the educational partners, and this would 100% bring very good opportunities and also very good focus maybe, and also this will give value addition to the students who would actually associate with such type of course. And also this we are planning to, and as a DCS, since we have a good presence and skill, the skilled people, we are associated with lot of industry people also, so we would bring that sort of the exposure to the students from the practical perspective. That is what my view on this part of course. And also this will become more flexible, and we will try to bring lot of the online, whatever the exposure, practical exposure that is needed, because now virtualization is more and more increasing in this industry nowadays, and that is also bringing value, and also people getting time to put their more part in learning part, right? That is more helpful to the students. That is what my view of bringing this on this part, on this the initiative that I wanted to talk. I'm done, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that lucid explanation, and also thank you for directly or indirectly honoring us as the DY Patil College of Pharmacy Akudi team along with the DCS team. Thank you, ma'am, very much for that.
Thank you all. Thanks, guys.
Now we come down to the testimonial part of it. And may I request some of the DCS testimonials, which will be led by Mrs. Megha Bhujbal and her strong team, to be conveyed on this elite platform. May I invite Bhujbal ma'am, please. Ma'am?
Good afternoon, all.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I'm audible, no?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Mrs. Megha, student of such a renowned organization, DCS, is with deep pleasure representing today. First of all, I would really start my words with Neha, about Neha ma'am. Such a constantly motivating and supportive personality she is. She is ready to help us for 24/7, every time, each day. Anytime you can call her, at least she can message us and she can convey the things like. Then faculty wise, it was extremely professional and helped us on every step. Sessions have given all us the opportunity to interact with esteemed professionals in this field, and which has proven to be a great learning experience with DCS. I would really call name wise, like Ravi sir, Paromita ma'am, and Sushma ma'am. Thank you so much for your efforts. All are ocean of knowledge, I would say. And they are very hardworking. Many times we have troubled them by asking very silly questions also. But every time they have shown up patience, great patience, and treated us. Very important thing of the faculty members is every session and every person, they have kept us in equal and comfort platform and introduced us this new world actually. And content wise, the course is designed so well. It touches very important sections considering the practical industrial approach. And frequently assessments are conducted, internship is also there. So it has forced us to analyze ourselves throughout the course. And finally, I would say that it's a journey of knowledge and enjoyment with DCS. Thank you. And I will now call upon Shrikant to take the charge now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shrikant Gunale, student of DCS. It's my privilege to witness this e-launch platform. DCS and DY Patil College of Pharmacy is a combined venture of integration and education for contribution in clinical research and pharmacovigilance domain. So I have joined DCS because DCS have a positive approach towards new startup professional careers and challenges of life. So DCS built up confidence in me to dealing with opportunities and our situations in clinical research and pharmacovigilance field. So I also DCS give exposure, like international exposure for me to work in international organizations and all other countries. This is the good thing for me, and they have a continuous contribution towards implement in students, and they also have a contribution like they develop my personal skills and developing my career wise. They increase my knowledge. So, and faculty, about the faculty, they are very nice people, and they have lots of experience in the field of clinical research. They utilize their experience for our better understanding and for our bright career future in clinical research and pharmacovigilance. So I would be the part of the DCS team to be conduct and pursuing the clinical research and pharmacovigilance. So I once again thank you so much to my DCS team and the DY Patil College of Pharmacy team to give me a chance to have some word on this occasion. So thank you so much, and I hand over to the Aditi for having some word on this occasion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir, everyone. I'm myself Aditi. I'm the student of DCS Institute right now and pursuing the course of clinical research and pharmacovigilance at DCS Institute. It's been a great moment for me to be the spectator of inauguration of the Experience Center of Clinical Research and Pharmacovigilance as a device COP Experience Center. Basically, I'm a part of DCS family actually. I intentionally call it as family as they have nourished my path to the success. And throughout my journey, I really accomplished admirable, magnificent grooming, which enhanced my skills to be a great professional, to be a great professional one. And they molded me actually in all perspective to and built up my confidence and to develop my personality to be now who I am actually. And the interaction I must mention the things like the interaction with highly decorated skilled qualified industry people having the core knowledge in specific field was really breathtaking experience for me. And the online internship program assessment added advancement in my career. The extremely proficient faculties like Medha mentioned, Mr. Ravi sir, then Sushma ma'am, Paramita ma'am. I'm really grateful to them that they have core knowledge in their specific fields, and they are always open and limit for our limitless queries till our satisfaction. They escalated my respect and regards towards them, and I really wonder for their enthusiastic support for us, and they never be tired of answering our calls and like things. They are always open for our queries. And now I'm grateful to Neha ma'am. I'm really grateful to Neha ma'am who always put us forward, and she always encouraged us by her kind words, supports, and each and everything. And she always organizes the grateful moments for us. And really, it was a great journey with DCS. Thank you, DCS family. Actually, I intentionally rectify myself as it is a family, and it is worth to call it family. Thank you, team. Thank you so much. That's all from my side. I hand over to DY Patil.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks a lot for it. It was really heartening to hear from you that we have tied up with a strong team of DCS. Thank you for the same. And now, the effectiveness of any work done can be only through the results that it produces. Here, on this platform, we have a strong contingent of students who have been placed in the industry. Let us all hear them out, as they say, right from the horse's mouth. Please may I invite them. Sir? Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Please may I invite Mrs. Smriti Sharma on the platform, please.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please. You are audible.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity. First of all, I just like to give me a brief introduction. I did masters in biotechnology, and then after that, I did diploma in clinical research and pharmacovigilance. So, being a biotech student, it's very typical task for me to enter in that in pharmacovigilance field. But Neha ma'am, I'm really very thankful for her. She gave me such a strength that I needed to take the next step towards my dream of to the part of the pharmacovigilance, uh, to be the part of that pharmacovigilance team. And yeah, she helped me in every time. Whenever I just give her a call, she's every time available 24/7. Right now, I'm working in a TCS as a patient safety associate, and really it's a very good time to good. It's very good to have such a nice teacher in your life. I'm really thankful to her. Now I just hand over to Mr. Mukesh Srivastav.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for it.
Thank you, Smriti. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, please. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Smriti. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Mukesh Srivastava. I would like to appreciate Neha ma'am for her efforts, initiatives, and hard works have given me such an opportunity to take my first step towards this successful career. And still remember the technical and appropriate training provided by the Neha ma'am for the personal interviews was unparalleled. Helped me to boost my confidence, and I would like to thank Neha ma'am once again for bringing such a renowned and established company like Wipro, from where I started my career in a field of pharmacovigilance. I own 5 years of experience in a field of pharmacovigilance and currently working for a pioneer pharmaceutical US-based client who has a benchmark of 38% of contribution in a field of research and development in a rare disease. Thank you, Neha ma'am. I hand over to sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much for the contributions and for the success that you have shared with us.
And yes, sir, Dr. Neha is also there.
Oh, yes, please, please, please.
Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Neha. And I would just like to take an opportunity to congratulate DY Patil College and the DEC Clinical coming together for this course. And I think it's a great platform to be there. And it's a nice opportunity for all the people who are joining the courses and, joining the healthcare sector. And I would like to thank Neha ma'am for being a constant support for me when I started my career like 5 years back. So she's been always throughout helping hand in my placements or guiding me throughout the path. So I'm really thankful. And I think I look forward to be in joining in hands with in the coming, whatever comes in the coming future. And all the best to all the people who are just attached with the clinical services. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Should I continue, ma'am, or someone would like to?
Yes, yes, you can.
I'll continue. Okay, fine. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that. Okay, now before we go in for the launch of our e-platform today, may I now take the permission from our principal, sir, to introduce our chief guest, the guest of honor, Sri Deepak Singh, sir. Sir, please may I?
Hello, Ji. How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you, sir.
How are you, Neha Ji? How are you doing?
We are fine, sir. How are you, sir? Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. It's really great to see you all. You are doing such a wonderful job creating positivity and creating the life of other people. It's tremendous. It's tremendous what all you're doing. Really proud. Really proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Now, please let me have the honor of introducing you, sir.
Yeah.
This afternoon, the task of introducing our chief guest is a great privilege. I know this one is difficult, but the thought that he is a man of virtue and simplicity, I feel elated to introduce him to everyone on this platform. After all, he is a living inspiration to the young ones, ONCE ones, and the young ones, ONES ones. It means our elders and the youngsters. If one takes a closer look at the alchemy of the achieving person, two distinct virtues pop up besides perseverance and hard work. These are pioneering spirit and willingness. Our chief guest today is the living idiom of a man who happened to be born at the right time and at the right place. Coupled with an impressive background, it was not therefore surprising that he became a devoted Indian from New Delhi. When asked about him, who he is may not be a surprise to any of us. After all, he has become the person he is now because of the virtues and values that are developed and nurtured in him during his education at the modern school Parakhamba Road, New Delhi. And later, while graduating from graduation from Hindu College, Delhi University. He then found it appropriate to complete his MBA from USA, Newport University. Many may be said by others, but our chief guest. But what remains to be good and true is the fact that this man of the honor is incomparable to his genuine intentions to fulfill his chosen vocation as a devoted and dedicated Indian. He has lived a very simple life ever since and is known to be understanding despite his position and stature in life. You cannot seem to agree, much less reconcile with the thought of a pedigreed man spending hours in his office as an accredited journalist by Press Information Bureau, the Government of India, and willing to witness and come to the aid of those who need his expertise when he has to chair his profession as Chief Editor, National Awareness Times, Indian National Weekly. And with his position in the government, not only that he brings hope or enlightenment, but most importantly, tries to lead from the front as editor, Indian Observer, a fortnightly magazine, to his best as a managing editor, Sri Harbhajan Singh Foundation Trust, which is laid to educate countrymen about the contributions made by Sri Harbhajan Singh. As the president, Small, Medium and Big Newspaper Society Youth Organization, Indo-Russian Journalists Association, he works relentlessly for the great nation that he represents, that is India. As a matter of fact, he has been convener of the NRI Welfare Society of India, which brings NRIs closer to their motherland, and as a writer and author for the journey of a legend, Harbhajan Singh, which made him even more expert in handling and implementing programs for the betterment of our motherland. Our chief guest has represented India in US, UK, France, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Singapore, China, Thailand, Bahrain, Hong Kong, Dubai, Seychelles, Macau, Russia, Spain, and many more. Sir has been appointed as Cultural Ambassador of Seychelles by Government of Seychelles and is a proud recipient of many awards. To name a few, he has been awarded Peter the Great Award in London House of Commons by British Parliament, Medal of Peace and Tolerance by His Highness, His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Zawaran, President of Arab Experts Union, and Swami Vivekanand Global Award in the House of Lords, London, UK. With this brief description with a brief introduction of our sir, may I now request Sri Deepak Singh sir and our principal, the dynamic principal of Dr. G.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy, Akkudi, who has also been the recipient of many awards, lately being of the best principal, to inaugurate the e-platform of DCS and DYP-COP Akkudi platform. May I request Purnima ma'am to also assist in showing the slides. Thank you, ma'am. So please, Principal sir, may I please invite you also in the platform?
Yes, I'm here.
Purnima ma'am?
Paromita ma'am? Yeah. Ms. Paromita ma'am, can we have the slide?
Yes, I'll show you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Now may I request Sri Deepak Singh sir and our principal to guide us on this platform and say a few words so that we can officially inaugurate the e-platform of DCS and DYP-COP Akodi. Thank you, sir. Please.
Thank you, Sudhirji, for speaking so high about me, which I think so I don't deserve it.
Sir, pleasure is mine.
It is all kindness of Nehaji, who must have told you about me. But you know, one thing I can say, a person becomes successful not with the value of money what he has in his bank, or with his kingdom what he extended. He becomes successful when he creates the influence in life of others, like the way Mr. Patil, the way Nehaji, the way you all are doing it. For example, Dronacharya was a guru. People still worship him. Even Ravan was an emperor, but nobody worships him. He had a lot of money, lot of power, but the person with the value of education and knowledge is worshipped wherever he or she goes. And you are the one, those who are creating the light in people's mind, so that wherever they go, they can spread their light, India's light, and all these things are because of Mr. Patil and Nehaji's team. I'm very proud of you all. Mr. D.Y. Patil, I have known him because I have met him in various meetings and in various functions time to time. He is a leader of Indian National Congress. He was a governor of Bihar and then few more other states. And being associated with such a person and your organization, and I rightly heard, the knowledge partner and the education partner, they will bring what? Wisdom. Wisdom in the mind, which is the need of the hour. A wise man is always worshipped wherever he or she goes. Not one with who's having Mercedes, who's having BMWs, but the wise man. Wise man is seen with the eyes of love, with the respect, with all those things which you are wanting to give to the people, and which is the need of the hour. I think so I should not take much of the time, because what platform you have created, I wish it a lot of success. And one thing is there, I would like that whenever you happen to be in Delhi, I would like to take you to the Minister of HRD. He's a very nice man, as well as the Minister of State for HRD. He's also from Maharashtra, Mr. Sanjay.
Yes, sir.
He is also very well known to me. So please, when you come here, I am doing the inauguration, but I would like the things what you are doing, all the government should know it, what all you are doing it. And Nehaji, really proud of you. I wish you a lot of success, and would like you to, wherever you go, you should be a winner. This is what I can say.
Thank you so much, sir. You are my first boss.
See, there are very few people, those who have got this in their heart, but always a person who's having a gratitude heart is going to get more and more. वो कहते हैं ना जो
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for the invitation also that you have extended to us. Thank you very much for it.
Thank you. And I think so. Can I go, Nehaji? Now I can go?
No, sir, we have some more shots. I think for 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm there.
So we would love if you stay till the end, sir.
Thank you. I'm there only.
Okay, sir. Thank you. May I now request our principal, sir, Dr. Neeraj Sir Vyavare, sir, to please guide us on this platform for the e-platform that we are going to inaugurate today and the courses that we are going to start. Neeraj Vyavare, sir, as we all know, has been a recipient of many awards, and lately, as I've already said, he has been a recipient of the Best Principal Award. Only one sentence that I would like to talk about him. Many people think that he is deadly to the target. And I would not disappoint them. Yes, he is deadly to the target, but I would like to attach one small sentence with it. He has a soft heart also, where he understands people, where he knows the difficulties, and where he guides people. Thank you, sir, for the kindness that you have shown to us throughout. And maybe now expect the same kindness from you on this platform for the inauguration of the e-platform. Sir, please.
Thank you, Dr. Sudhir, sir. And special thanks to Deepak, sir, for sparing his valuable time and giving the words of wisdom for all of us. As all of us know that now we officially has launched this particular course. And I would say this is the start of this joint venture between the DCS and D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy, Apurdi, Pune. We would like to offer a basket full of all the courses which were specifically designed and developed as per the contemporary need. As an educational institute, we are trying to give or imparting a quality pharmacy education, but certainly we are affiliated to parent university here in Pune, that is Savitribai Phule Pune University, and hence we have certain limitations or the restrictions as far as the content of the syllabus, because it is designed and developed considering all the colleges which comes under the Pune University jurisdiction. And hence this will be our effort to provide content beyond the syllabus to our students as well as the students of this periphery, and giving them the first-hand information as well as the hands-on this particular topic. As Neha madam is really very active, kind, and I would say performer-oriented lady, that everyone spoke about that. And most important that any institutes and its recognition is well judged by what kind of the word that alumni speaks. And here we have listened the alumni of DCS who are well placed in various industries that speaks about the reputation of this institution. As for the conventional education systems, D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy and D.Y. Patil entire group is well known in India. And that's why I think Naidu madam has said it's a combination of two giants, what she has proposed in the start of his session. So definitely we are looking for this collaboration, because this is the era of collaboration. And in this era of collaboration, we would like to give some good and valuable input as well as the add-on knowledge to our students. I hope this joint venture will go ahead till we satisfy each and every student, each and every aspirant, and even I would say the most weak student, academically weak student. When we achieve this target that we can convert the most weak students academically is most satisfied student, I think that we will be achieving our targets. So this is the start of these sessions. I congratulate Neha madam, I congratulate Shubhangi Jadhav, Dr. Pandya from D.Y. Patil College of Pharmacy, who really took efforts and relentlessly work for the success of this session, as well as to establish this collaborative platform for all of us. I also suggest and request and urge all the students that please take the benefit of this add-on course in order to have the expertise of the field which is in current demand. I wish all the success to this collaborative course and hope that it will satisfy the need of the students. Thank you for making me a part of this e-launch ceremony. Thank you. Over to Dr. Pandya.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your guidance, and thank you very much for your help that you have rendered till today. Thank you, sir. May I now request Shubhangi Jadhav madam to please take over the platform and continue with the e-launch of our collaboration.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Now, with everyone's permission, let me take the program ahead. I would like to welcome our special guests to this program and would like to extend a hearty thanks for all of them for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. With this, let me invite Mrs. Vaishali Jalandhar Karbor, who is a corporator in PCMC Pune, to speak a few words on this platform. Ma'am. Ma'am, you are mute. Yeah.
नमस्कार सर्व उपस्थित. मी आज मराठीमधनं बोलणार आहे. तुमचं सगळ्यांचं मी इंग्लिश मधनं ऐकलं, पण महाराष्ट्रात आहे, मी मराठीतनं बोलते. आज जो काही सर्व उपस्थित जे आपले चीफ गेस्ट आहेत, दीपक सिंग जी, आमच्या नेहा मॅडम, सर्व डॉक्टर, सर्व स्टुडंट, सर्व प्रोफेसर, मी त्यांना प्रथम नमस्कार करते. आणि आज DY पाटील कॉलेज आणि DY मेकॅनिकल सर्व्हिस पुणे यांच्या विद्यमानाने जो काय कोर्स सुरू झालाय, डिप्लोमा इन ऍडव्हान्स क्लिनिकल रिसर्च, हा अतिशय स्तुत्य उपक्रम किंवा अतिशय चांगला कोर्स आहे, ई लॉन्चिंग कोर्स आहे. आणि आज त्याचं ओपनिंग दीपक सरांनी केलेलं आहे. आणि मला काल नेहा मॅडमचा फोन आला आणि नेहा मॅडमनी सांगितलं की तुम्ही उपस्थित राहताल का, तर मी त्यांना हो म्हटलं. अशा चांगल्या कार्यक्रमासाठी आपण का नाही उपस्थित राहणार. आणि खरंच आज काळाची गरज आहे. आज याच्यातनं अतिशय जॉब ओपन होणार आहेत, प्लेसमेंट मिळणार आहेत आणि हा नक्कीच स्तुत्य उपक्रम आहे. आणि माझ्या या सर्वांना खूप खूप शुभेच्छा. नेहा मॅडमला पण मी सर्वांचं ऐकते, नेहा मॅडमचं सर्वजण कौतुक करतात आहे. आणि खरंच खूप छान कार्यक्रम किंवा हा कोर्स आपण सर्वांसाठी उपलब्ध करून दिला. मी तुमचे खूप खूप शुभेच्छा देते आणि असेच पुढे कोर्स येऊ देत, मुलांना जॉब मिळू देत. आज रोजगाराची परिस्थिती बाहेर वाईट आहे, तर मी तुम्हाला परत एकदा शुभेच्छा देते आणि थांबते. धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for those words. Now I would like to invite Mr. Himanshu Shah, Director, Clinical Research, Asia Pacific, Merck MSD, on this platform, and I request him to please speak a few words. Mr.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Thank you very much, Shubhangi ji. Good afternoon, Principal Sir, Mr. Singh, and also Dr. Pandya and the entire faculty and students. It's such a pleasure to talk about this course today. I'll just take a couple of minutes to go back in time when I started in clinical research. The first thing first, the issue was even my parents and other relatives, they never understood what clinical research was. We are very fortunate now that because of COVID situation, although on the other side, it is an unfortunate thing, there is tremendous awareness about clinical research and its impact. And that makes a lot of difference in current times. So we have come to an edge now where we see great awareness. Everybody understands what clinical research is and its importance of clinical research. Also, we see a lot of focus being put on by government on clinical research. You see that Prime Minister has already talked about how India can contribute in this area and bring in new vaccines and medicines, which is indigenous to India. That makes such a big difference to all of us in this industry. So we have been working for MNCs and we see a lot of research going outside. This is our opportunity. And I see all of you, all the students getting into this area and contributing at a different level and helping patients in our country. That will be the ultimate goal here. And this is where you are going to learn in this course. Now, I also want to talk about why this is different. So when I started, I was fresh, bachelor's of pharmacy. There was an interview and I got into a CRO without any idea of clinical research. Now things have changed. There is no such patience even on company side or within the industry to spend such a time training everyone. So the expectation is that when students come to the industry for job, they have certain background, they have certain understanding. And this is what this course does now. When you have theoretical understanding and also practical experience and also internship, which helps you really understand how things work. And when you go for a job, for example, you would not be naive. You would know a lot of things which will obviously enhance your prospects and also it helps industry. So this is beneficial for everyone across the board. And with DISMEC, DCS getting involved along with DY Patil, big name in education industry, what you see is the flexibility. As Principal Sir talked about the non-flexibility sometimes you have when you follow the common curriculum, versus in this case, you have additional flexibility that DCS brings in, will make also a lot of difference. And this is going to be a very unique course for all the aspirants. So that's what I had to say. This is a unique opportunity that you all should grab with both the hands and get ready for your next phase in life and get into the industry or on research side, whichever is your preference, but it is going to make a lot of difference in your career and your understanding. So with that, all the best to everyone. And thank you very much for again inviting me to this talk and inauguration. Congratulations to the whole team for this inauguration of the course. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words. Now, let's hear some words of virtue from Dr. Sumit Anand, who is the Associate Director at Abbott. Dr. Sumit, sir, may I request you to please come on the platform? Sir, you're mute, actually.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
So I'd first like to congratulate all the members as well as the staff who have worked so hard to bring about this collaboration between DISMEC and DY Patil Institute. Obviously, DY Patil brings in a big name, and with the experience and the collaboration DISMEC has with the industry leaders, I am a firm believer that the course would be a real success. The course is basically a need of the hour, as Himanshu said, that when we would probably have started, we ourselves were not aware about the clinical trials. We just had a single chapter in our textbooks, and that chapter was totally different from what the industry was doing. And now with having faculty from the industry and having such a collaboration would obviously help the students to learn a lot more. More of a practical experience from the industry leaders would really help them to understand the need. And along with the textbook stuff, the industry people, DISMEC and DY Patil would obviously bring about a lot of more, understanding of the real world. Like Himanshu said today during the COVID situation, nobody would have ever expected us doing an inauguration over Zoom, but because of COVID, it has happened. And now every day the newspaper, the first page you look at it daily, it's about COVID and the clinical trials, the status of different vaccines, as in the phase 1, phase 2. Everybody is too curious about it. And as Himanshu also pointed out that, unfortunately, but now everybody knows about the clinical trial industry and they know the value of the industry as well. Going forward, as we already have seen, there are a lot of more opportunities now which are coming in. And this is an appropriate time to have such a course started and for students to learn from DY Patil as well as the DISMEC faculty. So all the best and congratulations from my side. And thanks, Neha, for having me here in such a collaborative meeting, and all the best again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Now, let me call upon Mr. Amit Sahu, who is having a great experience in pharmacovigilance field and is working as a pharmacovigilance expert in Infosys. Mr. Amit Sahu, can I request you to please come on the platform? Mr. Sahu? I guess there is some network issue at his end. So with this, I would now like to tell all the participants that we are coming to the conclusion. So I would request one of our faculty, that is DYP COP faculty, Dr. Pallavi Chaudhary ma'am, to please propose the vote of thanks. Dr. Pallavi ma'am?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you, Shubhangi ma'am. First of all, I want to thank, and it's my honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks for this initiation of DCS DYP COP Center for Skill and Entrepreneurship Development on Clinical Research and Pharmacovigilance. On behalf of DYP COP team, I, Dr. Pallavi Chaudhary, extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Deepak Singh, Cultural Ambassador for Seychelles, Government of Seychelles, for sparing his valuable time and gracing this occasion with his august presence and motivating the gathering. We are also fortunate to be assisted by Mrs. Vaishali Jalindhar Kalpur, Corporator, PCMC Pune. Thank you, ma'am, for your support and encouragement. I would also like to extend a deep sense of gratitude to our campus director, Colonel S.K. Joshi sir, and management for their constant support and guidance. I am also grateful to all the industry officials for their presence. And indeed, we are also keen to foster significant network with these all experts, both locally and globally. In addition to this, it is a great opportunity for all the students to interact with the professionals, experts from different parts of the world to deliberate on this emerging field of clinical research and pharmacovigilance. Last but not the least, I thank the entire DCS team for their relentless efforts, students of DCS for sharing their views, as well as those who have worked at the backstage and contributed even in a small way to make this event materialize. Once again, thank you all to witness this program and make this event a success. Thank you once again. Now I request DCS faculty to propose vote of thanks.
Yes, before our DCS faculty proposes a vote of thanks, we do have one more faculty member from DCS team, that is Mr. Kunal Bhaskar, who is actually currently working as a data analyst in Paraxel International. So I would request Mr. Bhaskar sir to please speak a few words over here on this platform. Dr. Bhaskar? Yeah, sir.
Hello everybody. Actually, I got up late. I'm working till late on.
Sir, you're not audible. Bhaskar sir, you're not audible.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
I'm sorry I got up late today because I'm working hard on COVID trials right now. So I was lucky to, start career in clinical research. I was not actually aware what is it. I was in University of Pune when some institute came to my college and told us about the thing, the clinical research. And I was very, skeptical about, should I take this course or not? But it really helped me. And when I got into the industry, I was not, new, and it helped me a lot. Like other senior people told that they were not actually aware and they faced some problem in the starting. And I still have my family who does not understand what clinical trial is, but this COVID situation has, people started talking to me like, how is it going? When are we going to have a vaccine? It's really a nice field. I would not have thought of this kind of career, as a biotechnology graduate, and it has changed my life completely. I wish all the members of this collaboration good success, and students to have knowledge of clinical research and have a inspiring career and help people get their medicines, help this industry to boost healthcare. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Bhaskar sir. Before concluding the session, we have Mr. Himanshu Shah again over here, who would like to say something on this platform. Mr. Himanshu sir, may I request you to please come ahead?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So I quickly wanted to take this opportunity to also acknowledge DY Parallel and DISMEC faculty, especially DY Parallel, because, all these times, we all have been learning in face-to-face classes. And to move to Zoom and online classes and doing this so effectively, I see you and Dr. Pandya also, and Pallavi ma'am, and everybody. You know, the way you are using it, I know it's really difficult. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to acknowledge that the kind of effort it takes to do an online session is just tremendous. I have done this for a lot of people, and I can tell you it's not an easy job. So thank you very much for doing this and, you know, adapting to this. That's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for those words. Yeah, we all are in the learning phase actually in this particular pandemic. So yes, it is a learning phase for all of us, and we are actually trying to go through it. And yes, we all will achieve all the heights in the future.
And
So,
I see the enthusiasm. It is very infectious, actually. The team and the faculty's enthusiasm. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
yeah, thank you so much, sir, again. Now, we would like to conclude the session. So with this, I request our DCS faculty to please propose the vote of thanks.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible.
Once again, it's a great opportunity for me to give a vote of thanks. So I would like to thank whole management team of DCS and DY Patil College of Pharmacy for arranging such a nice online e-launching ceremony. And we have really enjoyed this, and we will be really having a great knowledge over here. And special thanks to all faculty teams also, then admin team, whoever has arranged this Zoom kind of things and all. And last time I have missed my one name, our DCS Rashmi. Thanks to her also. She used to convey us all the messages and all. So once again, thanks to everyone. Without all these personals, it could not happen in real way. And last but not the least, thanks for all registered students to have come over here and now excited to enter in this new world, new field of online learning. So thank you once again, and all the best.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for the same. And Medha ma'am, I would like to say you had not missed her name, but rather this was the appropriate opportunity for you, so that now she is in the limelight. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for it. And before I ask Shubhangi ma'am to conclude, may I once again request Sri Deepak Singh sir to keep on guiding us on this platform and keep on helping us on this platform. And let me once again thank him for his presence on this platform. Thank you, sir, once again.
Thank
May
you
I now
very
hand
much.
over to Shubhangi ma'am.
Thank you very much, and best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, all the speakers, all the industry experts, and special thanks to our chief guest for giving your time, sparing your valuable time actually, though it's a Saturday, but still sparing your valuable time and gracing this occasion and like launching this particular program. So thank you, everyone. So with this, I conclude today's session. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Deepak sir. Thank you all, the DY Patil team. Thank you so
Thank you,
much
ma'am.
to make it successful. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank-
Patil sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, may we have the permission to close down this platform?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
yes, yes.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So much, everyone, to participate this. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha.
Thank you, Neha ma'am.